Hi, Dimple.
Hello.
Thank you for joining me today at EJable. We have been connected since last October
That's correct.
when you were in India, and it's lovely to finally get your schedule for the interview with EJable. To start off with this discussion, can you please introduce yourself for our audience?
Yeah, sure. So, hi Ankita. I'm Dimple. I'm originally from India and I have been in Japan now since 6 months. I'm a software engineer by profession and I'm working for PayPay Japan as a front end developer. Thank you.
That's really good to know. So, Dimple, why did you choose to come to Japan?
To be honest, Japan was never on my list when I thought of coming abroad to work in a country. So I had always thought of working in a European country or London, some place like that. But Japan actually happened because my husband got a call from PayPay, and then he started giving interviews, and everything went along. So finally, when he decided to come to Japan, then I also tried to give interviews in PayPay, and that's how things happened for us.
That's really nice and wonderful to know. So, since you have been here for 6 months, it's a good stint to explore. How has been your experience of working in Japan?
Japan has been really great work wise also, and regarding this different aspects also. So work wise, PayPay is a very global and diversified company. So, and also Japanese speaking and understanding is also not uh, mandatory, uh, which makes it very great for at least IT developers. And otherwise also, Japan has been great.
That's really nice. So, do you have any recommendation for foreigners who envision to come to Japan?
Yes, for sure. Like, I would definitely recommend everyone who is thinking of coming abroad for working. In fact, some of my ex-colleagues are trying to contact me on LinkedIn and asking about how my life is in Japan or what kind of companies can they prefer. So I'm always in favor, and I always recommend them to try for the opportunities in Japan and try to come and work here.
That's nice. Um, since you have been working here, you have been working in a multinational company. Do you have any tips, or rather, I would say, can you give us 5 tips for foreigners who look forward to come to Japan for work?
Okay. So, firstly, Japanese people are very open and very patient. So, even if you don't know Japanese, you can consider coming here because they will patiently listen to you, try to understand. Even if they don't understand you, they will use translator apps and they will understand and help you out. Then, next, I would say is Japan. Itself is very beautiful and it has very scenic beauty, lots of beaches and mountains and lots of places to visit, so you would definitely love it here. Then I would say your daily hustle will be very reduced because it's very convenient here. All the convenience stores, supermarkets, everything is so procedural, so that is a great thing. Then I would say the government of Japan takes care of its people really good. So they have various benefits and facilities for its citizens and people living in Japan, which is worth considering. And then lastly, I would say even if you don't know Japanese, then also you should try to kind of learn a few small sentences or a basic level of Japanese before coming to Japan. It will broaden your perspective and it will help you to indulge with Japanese people and culture really well.
Thank you for those tips. Uh, since you have been working in the IT industry, can you provide 5 tips for young engineers who are either currently working in Japan or want to work in Japan?
So I would say always keep your mind open for opportunities. Then keep your horizon very broad, because we know it is a never ending learning process, so there is a new technology every day. So keep yourself updated. Then Japan is really worth considering as a country if you're trying to work abroad in a country. So you should definitely consider it. And then Japan has a lot to offer, not even in IT, even in other departments like product sales, marketing. So even not in IT, if you are trying for different domains, you can consider Japan. And overall pay scale, HR policies, everything is very good. So if you consider here, you will be glad by your decision.
That's lovely to know. Uh, so, Dimple, thank you for your time today and valuable inputs about Japan and the ID industry. I'm sure all my viewers will have a lot of inputs from this interview. Thank you so much.
Welcome and thank you too. Arigato gozaimasu.
Arigato gozaimasu.